Hi everyone, I'm back with a tutorial. I'm back with the colour background. You thought it was gone. It's not gone. It's here. Ain't going nowhere. Today I'm doing a tutorial on the liquid lipstick that everybody and their mama had been trying to get their hands on, talking about wearing, eating, smelling, doing everything. This is the Kylie Jenner lip kit. I've actually got the shade True Brown K, and I'm also trying to get my hands on Dulce K because it looks like an amazing colour. But so far I have nothing negative to say about the formula, the packaging, anything. The scent is amazing. It smells like cake. So today I wanted to do a makeup look to accompany the lip because I feel like it's such a gorgeous lip colour. A true brown, excuse the pun. Just a stunning liquid lipstick. She does such a great job on this. Decided I want to do somewhat of a like nice cut crease eye. You can see the details. I wanted to keep the face simple and have the lips as the focus. So enough of me chatting. I'm sure that you guys want to see how I got this look. So keep watching for the makeup tutorial. So my skin is prepared. The first thing that I'm actually going to do is prime my skin. I'm going to use the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm, the sensitive, of course. I was initially a bit reluctant to try this because I was like, I don't get it. Like, it was very lotiony, and I like my primers very like serumy, very tacky, so I know, you know, everything gets stuck to it. But after putting this on for one day with my beloved Marc Jacobs foundation, woo, perfection, guys. But I'm actually going to use the Step 1 Equalizer Primer as well, just where I have my pores right here, because I find that it doesn't fill the pores very well. Although it is great and tacky and, you know, ensures that all your makeup lasts long, it just needs to give me a bit more pore protection just right here. Hashtag pore protection. As soon as you corrected your face to death, you are ready for foundation. Today I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double Stay in Place makeup. I don't know why I just said like the whole like title, but I'm going to use this foundation. I'm in the shade Sandalwood, just for you guys' reference, and I'm going to pop this on top. I'm going to set my face. I'm going to use a Morphe brush and the RCMA No Colour Powder. This is so like baby smooth, and I've noticed that when I set my foundation it looks a lot more full coverage, and these days I just prefer it to look like that. None of that natural stuff, no. And with this foundation I do get a bit oily, so setting it is key. I'm going to use my all-time favourite concealer, Urban Decay Naked Concealer. Guys, though, I'm on a quest. Like, I really want to try some new concealers. Like, you guys please recommend your favourite concealers. I'm going to be honest though, I'm not a fan of like, we don't have drugstore, we have like our Boots and our Superdrug, but I'm not a fan of like Maybelline, L'Oreal, that kind of like foundations and concealers. For my base, I prefer more, I wouldn't say higher end, but I just don't really like that our drugstore equivalent like products. So just recommend, if there is like a drugstore or Boots Superdrug kind of concealer product that you love, let me know and I'll try it out, because I like absolutely love concealers and this is just my #1. And it doesn't help that everybody on YouTube loves this, so you guys probably just see this in almost every tutorial that you watch on a daily basis. So I want to switch it up for you guys. So I'm going to blend that out. I actually have not used the RCMA to set my concealer. I've just used it to set my foundation, so I'm a bit scared. I've been told that it's like lightweight and super nice, so I'm going to attempt it. Trying to get my brush. I'm going to attempt it, but then obviously I'm going to put my soft focus on the top because I like having like a yellow, you know, sensation with my concealer. Gonna go ahead and contour. I know in my last makeup tutorial I said that my Another Stories Burnout Brown eyeshadow was the best and that I was going to use it for 15 years, but I found a new one. This is the Makeup Geek Contour Powder. So this is one of the new powders and I've been enjoying it actually. I think that every time I do my makeup with it, I don't really like look throughout the day to see what's happening. The one thing though is that it does get a bit warm and I like my contour to just be a bit more grey, a bit more shadowy, but I'm working with it and seeing, you know, the best way to make it work. Gonna go ahead and bronze. Of course, this is my Colourpop Super Shock Cheek. What is this? Like bronzer. And this is in the shade Happy Hour. And after I bronze, I'm just going to dust off all the excess powder on my face. Gonna go ahead and blush. Oh, actually I've still got some powder on my face, but after I dust off my powder, I'm gonna use one of these sleek blushes in the shade Sahara for my blush today. Gonna go in with my highlight now. This is the Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in the shade Bronze Glow. Gonna apply a generous dusting of this to my face. Now for this look, I'm going to be using the 35 palette. We're going to do somewhat of a like cut crease, except we're not going to do a liner, and we're going to try and make it a tiny bit more natural, a tiny bit less dramatic. So I'm going to start off with this brown shade right here, and I'm just going to lightly dust that in my crease. I was going to say, tell me if you can't see, but I can't hear you. This should be a very light application. It doesn't have to be too heavy at all, because the colour that you're going to put in your actual crease is going to be the colour that's going to give you the drama. I want to warm that up a bit, so I'm actually going to take a little bit of this orange here and just add that to the colour that I already have in my crease. So I'm going to take this deep brown right here, and I'm going to start to carve out the shape, this deep brown. I'm going to start to carve out the shape that I'm going to use for my cut crease. And then just extending a little tail just out there. Don't worry if that's not tidy, we can clean this all up afterwards. I'm really exaggerating that wing, and then I'm just going to go in and blend it out afterwards. Oh my god, I exaggerated the hell out of that wing. It's not going to stay this long. So I have no idea why this one is actually so big and then this one is actually so small. It's not going to stay like that. I'm going to change it. Drama. So I'm going to get that same brown colour and just build up this colour here. What you want to do is build up the colour and build some intensity in this crease area, but you don't want to take it higher than the actual transition colour that you've put there. So just get your brush in the socket and literally do not even lift it up. Just keep blending it in that position that it's in, and then that will help you get that smooth transition right there. It's happening, people, don't you worry. Literally gonna keep the colour in there. You see how my movement is kind of limited, and I'm just sticking inside that socket. But do ensure that it's blended, so kind of move it up, move it a bit down, so that you can get that nice blended edge. Now this part, a lot of people do it different ways. To get that kind of clean, like really sharp lid colour, some people tend to get like a wipe and just clean it off. I literally will just put shadow on top of it, because then I have a lot more control of my brush. With your baby wipe, you might accidentally like go in and just wipe something off, so I just use my brush and pat the colour on gently. I'm gonna mix two shades from this palette. I'm gonna take this one right here, and I'm also gonna take this one right here. And what you're gonna do is literally just press your brush here and kind of wing it out a little bit following that shape. I know that the shape that I have is a tiny bit exaggerated, but I'm gonna go in and fix that. I didn't even realise that that was happening. Lid colour again on the other side. To fix up this little boo-boo here, I'm literally just gonna go in with my beauty blender and kind of just try and pat that away. I get a bit of concealer as well. here we go. And now we can kind of just start again and ensure that we create the shape that we want. The really light colour will help you to build that shape there as well. You can literally just go in and clean that up. Now I'm just going to pop some mascara on, and I'm going to use the Vixen lashes from Socialeyes on my eyes. I think that's about right. Having a bit of a fiasco with my lashes, so I'm just going to move on and start with my eyebrows. I'm going to use the Anastasia brow definer. This is in the shade dark brown, and I'm just going to use this to shape and carve out my brows. Now for the start of the show, the lips, we are going to use obviously the Kylie lip kit. I'm going to use the shade True Brown K. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips before I go in with the liquid lipstick. Going to overline a little bit as well for your girl Kylie. Now the last step, I'm going to use some of the Glow Mist by Pixi by Aperture. And this is our finished look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial, and I hope it inspires you to go out and get this amazing lip colour, because it has slowly but surely become one of my favourite liquid lipsticks ever. Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope that you like this video, subscribe and leave me a lovely comment. Thanks guys, see you in the next video. Jessie J loves an ad lib or 25, don't she?